YouTube, what's going on today? It's Grady Bulick, host of The Grady Bulick Show, back here with another episode. I know it's been a while. It's been, I think I didn't record last week, so been a couple weeks, but I'm back, and hopefully this will upload soon and be up for you guys to watch on Monday as I talk about some stuff that's actually going to happen tonight with the NBA playoffs, but that'll come later in the video. Also going to be talking about some college football drama, more with NIL deals, stuff like that. Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher, Deion Sanders, some huge names in the college football world kind of went at each other this last week. So with all that being said, we are up to 26 subs on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to share this video, like, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more content. I know I keep saying TikToks are here. I know I haven't posted one in a long time, but they'll be back. And we're going to go ahead and do some more short style content, some shorter clips, stuff like that. Some of it will actually come from this YouTube video. A lot of it will probably be a lot more raw, not as set up, not as structured as this kind of thing. But anyway, thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the video, and I'll see you guys at the end, okay? Okay, so NBA playoffs. We are now into the conference finals. They have been absolutely fun to watch. And the first one we're going to talk about is the Eastern Conference, where Miami and Boston are playing for the Eastern Conference title. And Miami actually leads that series 2-1, with Game 4 being Monday night. So hopefully this YouTube video is either up right before or during that game, so be able to check it out then. The Heat are going to be without Tyler Hero tonight, but Bam Adebayo has been by far one of their best players defensively, being able to guard anybody on the floor, and it's been really cool to watch him and Jimmy Butler be able to carry this team to a 2-1 lead. In Game 3, Boston also had to come up with to try and win the ball game, as they lost Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum for a little bit during that game, but kind of in Paul Pierce fashion, both of them coming running out of the locker room. Not as dramatic, though, as Paul Pierce did come back in a wheelchair. So that was a little different. But anyway, the Miami Heat do lead that series 2-1, with Game 4 being tonight. And we'll see if the Boston Celtics are able to tie the series, or if Miami takes a 3-1 series lead. And yeah, so there's that. Golden State does hold a 3-0 lead series. Golden State holds a 3-0 lead over the Dallas Mavericks. Steph and Draymond obviously leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors, with efforts from Klay, Jordan Poole, and Kevon Looney. I mean, the Warriors have been playing out of their mind. You would expect them to, obviously, being with their experience and everything. And the Mavs, after absolutely dominating the Suns in that Game 7, haven't really been able to find their groove, being outscored by 14 points on average in the series. So Game 4 is in Dallas, however, so we'll see if Dallas can survive Game 4, which will be tomorrow night, and avoid the sweep in the conference finals, and potentially take Game 5 back to Golden State. And then no, they'll be in Dallas again. Anyways, not the point. For Game 5, and yeah, we'll see if Luka Doncic and the Mavs are able to play up to the level that we know they can play, and take another game from Golden State. But it looks like Golden State's experience is going to take the win in that series, and they'll head to another NBA Finals. So that's the NBA playoffs. Now we'll jump into the more interesting side of the podcast and episode with college football NIL, coaches going at each other. It was crazy last week. So, going to give you a little info and heads up on what's been going on in the college football world in this next segment. So, college football. I missed it. And this is exactly what a lot of college football fans were waiting on, as we wanted more college football content, and we definitely got it last week when Nick Saban came out and said that Texas A&M, and Jimbo Fisher paid their players to get a top recruiting class a year ago, and Alabama was second in that. Nick Saban came out again, said that A&M paid all of their players, and there's a rule actually against NIL deals being able to convince or influence recruits going to a certain school. So Jimbo Fisher replied that just because we've hyped Nick Saban up to be the czar of college football, to be the god of college football, and saying when God doesn't get his way, he gets upset, even though a year ago Bryce Young, which is the Alabama quarterback, got an $800,000 deal, and Nick Saban praised it and was happy for him and stuff like that. He also came back at Deion Sanders at Jackson State and HBCU, got a pretty, I think it may have been the #1 recruit, if not a top 5 recruit a year ago. And Nick Saban said that they paid him $1 million to come to Jackson State. Deion Sanders obviously came out and said, $1 million, Jackson State doesn't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I do, but like what he's saying is the type of school that Jackson State is does not have that kind of money to pay a player $1 million to come play for Jackson State. And Travis Hunter, the player Nick Saban was actually referring to, replied with a tweet, and I'll have it up here so you can see it, but replied with a tweet saying, "I got $1 million?" And he posted a crying, laughing emoji. "But my mom still stay in a 3-bedroom house with 5 kids," and then another laughing emoji. So, did he actually get $1 million? I mean, probably never know until years later down the road when ESPN does a 30 for 30 on the NIL and how it changed college football and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with the way Nick Saban went about it. I agree with the fact that NIL deals are changing the trajectory of college football. I said that in an earlier video. But at the same time, it is what it is. Yeah, there might be a rule that says you can't influence recruits using NIL deals and that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's going to happen, especially since the NCAA hasn't done anything with NIL deal rules and stipulations and stuff like that. I mean, they didn't even mess around with tampering that happened with USC and Lincoln Riley and all that kind of stuff that came out with the Pittsburgh wide receiver and all that kind of stuff. So I agree with Saban in his points, but I disagree with the way he went about it. I don't think you can just come out and attack coaches in schools for doing something that you think is wrong. And while point in case it might be, you have to go about it a completely different way, and you can't just come out and attack the coaches and stuff like that. So a lot of analysts and stuff have been going back and forth, taking sides, stuff like that. But it's definitely very dramatic. Their game, I just watched a video on ESPN. Their game is going to be October 8th of this fall. So it's going to be interesting. That game will definitely be on the top of a lot of people's list to be able to want to watch this coming fall. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree with Nick Saban? Do you disagree? Do you agree with Jimbo Fisher and Deion Sanders? I mean, and I don't think it's right to go after a player, referring to a player, and then him obviously realizing who he's talking about, the player, Travis Hunter, and then having to, defend himself like that. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way how it all happened, but I do think a lot of light needs to be shed on the subject of name, image, and likeness deals and how it's all done. But at the end of the day, you're going to have people doing whatever they want because they got all kinds of money. So anyway, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments of this video. And yeah, college football drama. Gotta love it. Okay, so that's going to be the video this week. I know it wasn't very long, but I'm going to try and get this uploaded tonight, if not early Tuesday morning. And then also, I might be back on YouTube later this week. Who knows? We'll see. But, and I know, like I said, short form content. I know I keep saying I'm going to be on, TikTok and YouTube and stuff, or TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all that kind of stuff. I'm working on it, okay? I'm sorry. Work's been crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. 26 subs on the YouTube. Goal by the end of this year is 50 subs. I'm trying to think of something else for you guys. I still have stickers. So be sure to hit me up if you want a sticker. Like always, like the video, share it with a friend, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any content. So you don't miss any content over here on YouTube. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, you care about them, and that you're there for them. I will see you guys next week. I'm Graydon Buick, host of the Graydon Buick Show. Y'all have a good day, okay?